Hello guys, again welcome to my channel. It is the same day as the other video if you're watching them, and I'm just doing multiples in one day and sprinkling them throughout the week. So welcome back to my channel, A Girl, A Game, and a Goal. I am Dee, the girl. The game is this one, Noctiluca, and our goal is again to see what is inside. Okay, and also just to talk about why I decided to buy this game, because, you know, I had never heard of this until I saw it on a thread in Facebook that someone was asking for suggestions. You know, we always ask for suggestions, like, you know, wherever, and then we get like 300 comments. And I just happened to, someone was asking about whether Sagrada was a good buy or not, and I have Sagrada, and I have expansions for Sagrada, and I like Sagrada. And so when I saw the comment that was sitting there, it mentioned this game, that this was had the elements of Sagrada in terms of a ton of dice, some drafting, but that it was different. So I read about it, and it has this theme of depth of water and like these little creatures that are colorful, and those are the dice that we are playing with. The dice represent the creatures, and I thought that this was interesting. And so Z-Man Games, and let's see, it is a 1 to 4, 30 minutes, 8 years old and plus. So I've been getting a lot of solo games because, again, I'm wanting to do some solo playthroughs. You know, this is in the time of pandemic, and nice. This is smooth, and then these have this little slick feeling. Let me see if I can show it to you. Yeah, so you can see it on the big guy. They're shiny, so they have a little bit of a texture, so they catch your finger. I don't know. I'm a very tactile person, so into remote gaming with a global community, you know, out on Twitch or whatever, or playing by yourself and still putting the videos out on Twitch, and maybe just chatting during the community. So I try to do that, so my links to my Twitch are in the description below, and so you can check that out. Oh, I like the inside too. It's just this, I don't know, the blue is just beautiful. So it comes with a cover, not a cover, what is this called? Someone's outside where it's snowing. I'm in New York, I'm in Queens, and it's been snowing for 2 days, and so I'm actually on my lunch break filming this because I just needed a break from thinking about remote teaching and all of that shenanigans. So here is the rule book, and actually that is pretty much it. It is like one page. There's a startup, the playing of the game, keeping Noctiluca, completing the jars, the end of the round, the end of the game, and then some examples for clarification. And then in the back is where you have the solo rules, which, look at that, it's like not even a page. This is all credits by Shem Phillips, he's the designer, and Bree Lidso is the cover and interior graphic design as well. So this is Noctiluca. So let's take a look. These are tokens. Ooh, there's one missing. It better be in here. Oh, like, hold a minute. Wait a minute, is that it? Ooh, how did this get from here all the way underneath that? That is amazing. So, you know what? I'm actually just gonna pop this out. I know that this is the first player token, because if you're playing and you have 8 of these. So let's, not 8 of these, they go up to 8 points. Might as well just pop them out and get rid of the extra thickness. They pop out relatively good. I always hate when you pop something out and then, like, right at the, where it's connected still, it lifts the paper. Oh, it's so annoying, because then how do you fix that? I'm a crafter, and I've had a hard time trying to figure that out. I've tried to be like, stick some glue under the layers, but then it gets a little bit weird, and oh no. So, but anyway, so here is the basura, the excess that we don't need anymore. All of the tokens are in there. And so, you know what, also, here's the thing, I just unboxed Canva. And so I guess I will take one of those that I don't no longer need it because it was holding a bunch of other bags, and I will put all of these in here. Not so much because it needs to, but let's say this game was to fall on the floor by some incident and pop open. I'd rather have these in a nice little baggie so that way I don't have to be wondering, do I have them all? They also have 12 pawns because you are going to be indicating where you're planning to pull your dice from. There, and not to mention, look at these. There's 105 dice in, I believe it's 4 colors. So that it always aggravates me. Like, I don't think in Sagrada it's that bad, but in other games, when you have multiple colors, you know, why would you have something that is like, well, it's not so bad here. Not like a fool, but in the bag here, initially these two look very close to each other, and so, you know, the visual. Now on top of the board, this does get a little darker. See what I'm saying? I mean, color blindness aside, this is an issue, but these two, even for like me, right? I'm looking at it through the camera. They're very close. This is the purple and this is the blue. So only when they're up in like on a light surface. But anyway, so we have 105 dice, which is like awesome, and like just love it. Anyway, so the gameplay is on a board, and I'll show you that in a minute. And there are some cards. So you're making, did they call them potions? No, you're filling jars. Excuse me. All right, I need to open this with the scissors. Scissors. Give me the scissors. Anyway, so here's my cards. Now these are gonna be all over the place, and this also should go into like maybe a baggie. So I might put them in the baggie just for sake. These seem to be the backs of the cards, and these are the jars. So the jars need certain dice in order to be able to complete the jars, and they have point values and such, and they give you access to the tokens. Now these are like Sagrada. You have your personal objective, which is here, and on the back you have a player aid, so it kind of like gives you some information. So this is indicating some of the play, but they're nice. They're pretty thick, stable cards. So the last component I'm going to show you is the board, and it's actually dual-sided because when you play with your competitive people, when you play with people, not alone, when you're not when you're soloing, but when you're playing alone, you have a different side. So I believe that one of these sides is for you to play when you are playing solo. So let me find out for you which one. This, I believe, is the solo side. And let me just double check. Yes. So when you're playing by yourself, you're going to have these numbers, which I'm sure is involved in the gameplay. And when you are playing with people, what you're going to do is you're going to be filling the board with dice, and then those little pawns, you're going to have equal amount depending on how many people. You're going to put them in these rocky areas here and be able to draft dice based upon a straight line. Either like from this little area you can go this way or you can go that way. And I thought that was so clever. I could analyze the board, playing someone else, playing against someone else, and I could pick all the 6s that are in this row, and then I would use those to build my my potion. Why do I keep wanting to say potion? The jars. So this is what's inside Noctiluca. I'm feeling a little bit like, ooh, I want to play this one. So I hopefully will get a chance to get this to the table. I would like to try to get it to the table and play with people, So I do have family. So I don't know if I can get them to play with me. And and there's a black die in here for when you play solo as well. It helps to figure out what your moves are going to be. Okay, there we go. Flatten that out. And we put this back in here. And we have the cover. We have the, I keep calling this a cover. I don't know. So, Noctiluca, I really think that I'm going to enjoy this game as a solo. I hope that it has a little more complexity in terms of Sagrada. I've played Sagrada solo, and you have to beat the score of the track. So it'd be interesting to figure out what is going to make you be the winner in a solo game. But I do want to stream this. I want to try it. I want to record it. I'm going to see what you guys think about it. Has anybody played this? You want to let me know what it's like in what you thought of this in the comments below. That would be awesome. And do you have Sagrada and this? And which one is your favorite of the two? So again, this is Noctiluca. What was inside the box. And I'm going to say bye. But remember to keep playing. And that board gaming is not a spectator sport, so you have to grab those dice and you have to play. So until next time, I will see you, and subscribe if it interests you to come back and check out what I have in the boxes on another day. Take care. Bye.